It has to be you next. There's no one else. It's one of the biggest fights the UFC can do. You versus Ilia if he wins, and I think he's gonna win. It's a gigantic fight.
Can imagine me versus Ilia on the White House. Everybody gonna talk about that fight.
White House, no White House.
Yeah.
Who cares? Put it anywhere. Put it in Madrid.
Yeah, great fight. Because we're both young, on our prime. Like 50% gonna think I'm gonna win, 50% gonna think Ilia gonna win, and it's gonna be like a massive fight.
I have enough money to buy it, so I don't need to be an ambassador, so I don't need for gift for them, so I can go to the store and buy as much as it costs, you know. So thank you, Arab, as well.
Arman back here. Before RAF 6, at the pre-match press conference, I asked you about some comments Ilia Topuria made, saying that you would panic in a fight with him, and you said, let me beat the bodybuilder, and that'll answer that question. Now you beat him twice. Can we get that response? Can we get the answer to what Ilia Topuria had to say about you?
So he has a coming up fight, and now he's saying, yeah, if UFC tell me fight Arman, I'll take it. But he has a fight coming up, I'm a backup for that fight. I'm gonna be ready if something happens. I'll take that chance and jump in. And I'm gonna stay active. Maybe I'll do RAF next month or maybe in the May. So we'll see when Kobe Covington is ready, when he's gonna be done with his drinking beer and lay down on the beach and do extra exercises during the night. So
I'm doing what real American patriots would do, drinking real American beer. Hey, if you want to become 200% American, Arman, you need a real American beer zero.
Yeah, bro.
This isn't going to affect your cardio, bro.
Bro, you have already stomach. There is no six packs anymore, bro. Like,
hey, bro,
you gotta get,
you know.
No, I'm not Dylan Dennis, first of all. I'm a legit wrestler,
Hey,
so you gotta keep training.
I'm not a bodybuilder influencer. I'm a legit wrestler and a 4-time challenger in the UFC.
Yes, you are, but if you're gonna like keep doing that same thing, you're gonna lose me. But
no,
so
I'm saying I want to have like
a real wrestling match. So keep training, keep training.
Oh, no,
and for the question, so yeah, I'm ready for Ilia, no matter when. But like I know UFC has a different plans for me, so after White House they're gonna announce who I'm gonna fight next.
We talked about what's going on next for me.
So you did speak, but just not there?
Yeah.
Okay, how did that go?
Good. I'm gonna be like I'm gonna train to be in shape. If something happened in main event in White House, I'll be back up, so I'll fight there. And then they announced my next fight after when Ilia versus KG, when they fight. After that, they announced my next fight.
Okay, will you weigh in?
The lightweight division just took a serious turn, and it's bigger than most people realize. Arman Tsarukyan isn't just staying ready, he's been officially locked in as the backup for the massive Justin Gaethje vs Ilia Topuria clash. But here's the twist, this isn't just a safety net in case something falls apart. This is a statement. A loud one. The UFC is signaling that Tsarukyan isn't waiting in line anymore, he is the line. The uncrowned threat hovering over the entire division. And if anything goes wrong on fight night, he steps in and changes everything. This move fast-tracks one of the most dangerous fighters at 155, and suddenly, the lightweight picture just got a whole lot more unpredictable.
At the White House and all that?
No, I don't wanna cut my weight. I'm gonna be low. Even if they call me like before 4 or 5 days, I'll make my weight. But I'm not gonna cut and stay on the scales 155. You know.
Okay. And is it fair to assume you're fighting the winner of that fight?
Most likely.
Okay. So are you okay with that?
There is a couple different things that can happen.
Oh, really? Like what? Could you tell us?
This tells you everything about how serious Arman Tsarukyan is, and how the UFC views him behind the scenes. He's not a last-minute fill-in, he's locked in, disciplined, and ready to make 155 on demand. That's a different level of commitment. But here's the twist, it's not just about being ready, it's about what comes next. The quiet expectation is already there, he's likely facing the winner of Gaethje vs Topuria. That's not speculation, that's positioning. And when you hear talk about anything can happen, it only adds fuel to the fire. Because now fans are wondering, Is the UFC setting up something even bigger? Either way, Tsarukyan isn't waiting anymore, he's circling the top, and his moment feels closer than ever.
My main thing is UFC, and it's just side quest, and I just make money, have fun, you know, because wrestling, you don't get hurt, and you don't get punched, so it's just go there, make have fun, make money, and travel around the US, you know. It's so fun, good show, and it's easy for my mentality too, you know. When you fight every month, you cannot, because it's hard, you know. If you lose, it's a lot of pressure on you, but wrestling, it's no pressure. You go there, just wrestle, you know.
Arman Tsarukyan stepping into wrestling side quests might look like a distraction, but it's actually the opposite. He enjoys it, sure. There's money, there's fun. But here's the twist, he's made it crystal clear, the UFC comes first. That's not casual talk, that's a calculated message. He's telling the promotion, I'm still your guy. And that matters. Because when you're this close to a title shot, every move gets watched. Every decision gets judged. By keeping his focus on UFC gold, he's showing maturity, and more importantly, he's proving he understands the business. And with names like Gaethje or Topuria potentially next, that kind of clarity might be exactly what locks him into that championship opportunity.
And you need the USA, especially it's hard to pick like USA fighters right now, because not a lot of superstars from US. John Jones is gone. Chandler, he's trash can. Who else? Colby, trash can.
Sean O'Malley.
Sean O'Malley, good.
Yeah.
He's there.
Yeah.
Who else?
Kayla Harrison injured.
Yeah, she's injured.
Yeah, there's not a lot.
It's just Gaethje. That's why they put Gaethje there. And yeah, Sean O'Malley.
Tsarukyan didn't hold back, and that's exactly why people are paying attention. His take on the rumored White House card, and those sharp comments about veterans like Justin Gaethje, reveal something deeper: hunger. He's looking at the division and asking a real question: where are the new stars? Why do the same names keep getting the spotlight? But here's the twist, this isn't disrespect, it's a warning. Arman is planting his flag, saying he's ready to take over and bring fresh energy to the division. And now, with his role as backup for Gaethje vs Topuria, it feels like the UFC is starting to listen. This might not just be talk anymore, this could be the beginning of a new era.
The main event, and who knows, maybe I'll fight there. For me, it's good. That's why I was happy when I saw main event.
It has to be you next. If it's not you next, then we have a massive problem.
Me?
It has to be you, Arman. Come on.
Problem gonna have my fans with UFC. Me, I'll stay out of the problem.
There's no one else. It's one of the biggest fights the UFC can do. You versus Ilia, if he wins, and I think he's gonna win. It's a gigantic fight.
Yeah.
Ariel Helwani didn't just suggest it, he pushed hard for it. Arman Tsarukyan fighting the winner of Gaethje vs Topuria isn't just a take, it's what a huge part of the MMA world is demanding right now. And here's the twist, Arman didn't argue, didn't overhype it. He calmly agreed, but added something subtle and powerful: if it doesn't happen, fans won't be happy. That's calculated pressure. He's leveraging momentum without sounding desperate. And when you look at a potential clash with Topuria, that's where it gets really interesting. Two rising forces, both dangerous, both confident. It's the kind of fight that doesn't just headline a card, it reshapes the entire lightweight division.
Can imagine me versus Ilia on the White House. Everybody gonna talk about that fight.
White House, no White House.
Yeah.
Who cares? Put it anywhere. Put it in Madrid.
Yeah, great fight. Because we're both on young and on our prime, and like 50% gonna think I'm gonna win, 50% gonna think Ilia gonna win, and it's gonna be like a massive fight.
What did you think of all the talk of Ilia moving up to 170 to fight Islam? Did you think that
Arman Tsarukyan vs Ilia Topuria, that's not just a fight, it's a moment. He understands exactly what it represents. Two fighters in their prime, both dangerous, both hungry, with everything on the line. And here's the twist, when Arman calls it 50-50, that's not hype, that's respect. It tells you how real this matchup is, how close it could be, and why it almost guarantees chaos. But what really stands out? His mindset. White House, Vegas, anywhere, he doesn't care. He just wants the biggest fight possible. That kind of focus, that kind of confidence, that's championship energy. And it's exactly why this potential title clash has fans already bracing for something special.
I think if it's gonna be smart for him to move up and make a lot of money, and even if he lose to Islam, people say, oh, you know, he take the chance to fight for the third belt. And can imagine if he beat Islam, he's gonna be a legend in this sport. You know, 3 belts. No one done it before.
But that means if he would go up there and win, then you don't get to fight him.
What about if he lose? He comes back and I beat him again and the UFC got him out.
Yeah.
That's the best thing.
He just signed a big deal with Richard Millet. You know Richard Millet?
Tsarukyan's take on Ilia Topuria potentially moving up. It's calculated, and a little ruthless. He acknowledges the upside right away, the money, the legacy, a massive fight with Islam Makhachev. But here's the twist, he immediately flips it into his own perfect scenario. In his mind, Topuria goes up, takes the risk, and if things don't go his way, he comes back down to a division Arman is ready to control. That's not hate, that's strategy. It's a champion's mindset, thinking 2 or 3 moves ahead at all times. No matter where Topuria goes or what he chases, Arman is already positioning himself to capitalize. Because for him, everything still leads back to one goal, the lightweight throne.
Our division is gonna change soon, so and the king is gonna be me, and we're gonna have the big new names that coming up, you know, because the old I don't know why they give these old guys chances. KG, Oliveira. I wouldn't surprise if Oliveira fights for the title again.
Not before you.
Not before me, but still, you know.
Yeah, because they're known commodities. People love them. They're draws.
Tsarukyan isn't hinting anymore, he's making it clear. In his eyes, the lightweight division's old guard is running out of time. Calling out names like Justin Gaethje and Charles Oliveira isn't random, it's intentional. But here's the twist, this isn't just about disrespecting veterans, it's about replacing them. He's not chasing a title shot, he's coming for the throne. And while he understands the draw of established stars, he's pushing a bigger message. The division needs new blood, new matchups, new energy. That confidence. It's loud, it's unapologetic, and it's exactly what turns contenders into stars. Because at this point, Arman isn't waiting his turn, he's ready to take it from whoever's holding the top spot.
Bro, I was beating everybody. Like, what do you mean? I was top 15, I beat top 14. I was top 14, I beat top 13. I was top 13, I beat top 10. I was top 10, I beat top 5. I was top 5, I beat top 1. And then I became a number 1.
No, I understand, but I'm saying you're a huge star and they're not booking you in fights.
Soon.
Okay.
They're gonna give me good fight.
So you feel like you're in a good spot with them? You feel like you're in good standing now?
I have no idea. When I gotta see the contract first.
Okay, that's right. Yeah, that's a good way to find out,
Yeah.
you know, how much they want you.
You can hear the frustration, and this time, it actually makes sense. Tsarukyan hasn't just talked his way up the rankings, he's fought his way there, beating contender after contender with consistency. But here's the twist, despite doing everything right, the title shot still feels just out of reach. And that's where his mindset shifts. When he says he needs to see the contract first, that's not hesitation, it's leverage. He knows his value now. He's not accepting just any fight, any terms. Because at this stage, it's bigger than wins and losses. It's about respect, positioning, and finally claiming what he believes he's already earned, the top spot in the lightweight division.